Nose do the breathing.
To help plan for your activities in the coming days, here are your short-term and long-term forecasts for your region. Here's one of your favorite local forecast tunes from 2005. Stay tuned for more in-depth coverage of today's weather headlines. To upload your photos and videos, visit upload.theweathernetwork.com.
This local forecast has been brought to you by the Subway Restaurant Super Morning Squad. Save the most important meal of your day with the egg white ham and cheese breakfast sandwich. Subway, eat fresh. Force of Nature is brought to you by Florida's legendary Amelia Island, Florida's premier luxury beach destination with genuine southern hospitality.
Just after 9:30 in Newfoundland, just after 9 o'clock in Bermuda, and what a night last night as Gonzalo roared ashore, a powerful Category 2 hurricane, and power was lost, and you can see why here with images like that. You know, the last major hurricane was Fabian back in '03, and it took 4 lives, including 3 police officers. This is a look at Bermuda this morning. It looks like debris in the water there, not a lot of boats. Presumably many have sought safe harbor before the storm came ashore. National forecast, Suzanne Leonard with the team. Team coverage continues. Hurricane Gonzalo going to be a quick but wild ride tonight for weather in parts of Newfoundland, and we've got that story coming up. Latest from the Canadian and National Hurricane Centers. Get to that in just a second. I just want to show you where Gonzalo is at the moment, still well south of Newfoundland. In fact, there's the tiny island of Bermuda. Gonzalo clear to the north. It's about 600 kilometers across in terms of tropical storm force conditions. And there's the Avalon Peninsula, so it's got a little bit of a trek to get there, but it is on the way. Now, Canadian Hurricane Center still talking about a 200-kilometer range in the track, a 30% chance of the storm center making landfall in the Avalon Peninsula, and the National Hurricane Center, based in Coral Gables, Florida, brought the sustained winds down to about 160. Still a hurricane and still accelerating to the northeast at about 35 kilometers an hour, so it's forward forward speed hasn't picked up just yet. Not quite 1,000 kilometers away, still over 1,000 away from Newfoundland, but accelerating to the northeast through the overnight. Couple of quick stats here on Bermuda, and there's the track of concern. And the timing would be in the evening, overnight, and tomorrow morning. If you sleep in tomorrow morning, you're going to miss the big show. Maybe that's good, Nate. Let's take a look at what's going on as we join Nathan Coleman live on the ground in St. John's. You know, the Ice Caps are playing again tonight. There are races and events going on across Newfoundland. This storm is going to have a big impact, but on a localized area.
Yes, definitely. And, you know, we've got the whole crew here to cover it. It was good. I was out at the airport last night, met up with Mark Robinson and Jacqueline Woodall. I usually only get to see them at the Christmas party, so it's good to see them here in Newfoundland, in St. John's especially. I was born here. It's good to be back. Chris St. Clair and I are getting ready for a big wild Saturday night in St. John's, but it feels a little bit different than from when I was back in university, because this is going to be a wild storm of a night. So we'll be out, and we'll have your full coverage here. I'm just here at the foot of Fort Amherst. Yesterday we were up atop Signal Hill. There's Signal Hill right behind me here. So in the middle we have the Narrows. Wednesday night there were some white caps in the Narrows because the winds were gusting up to 70 kilometers an hour. So we'll see how tonight plays out.
Glad you mentioned the winds, Nate, and you will have a wild night tonight. St. John's is certainly known for that, and then you got the weather coming in too. 39 kilometer an hour westerly winds right now compared to over 200. That's in Bermuda at the international airport there. Winds are out of the west, winds are out of the south, ahead of the low for St. John's. Wind direction tells us a lot about where that storm is. Wind speeds tend to indicate, you know, how close that storm is. They're certainly going to be rising dramatically, and our gusts in our tropical storm watch area could still near 100 kilometers an hour, and over 50 millimeters of rain certainly possible with our rainfall warning. So again, it's eastern Newfoundland. There's Gonzalo, still on track towards Atlantic Canada. Cool day in Ontario, warm day in the prairies. You know, normal temperatures. Well, I'll get to those temperatures in just a second. Here's a look at Toronto. Yeah, a bit soggy and messy after massive downpours on Thursday night. There was some localized flooding. Current temperatures here, 7s, 11s, 13s. North of North Bay, there's some snow falling right now. Snow falling in BC, pretty typical at this time of year, but it's been mainly a rain story and a wind story. And I wanted to mention the temperatures, 10, 12 degrees in southern Alberta right now, already in the early morning hours at your normal daytime highs. We'll be back as team coverage of Gonzalo continues.
For your quickest way around traffic, go to beatthetraffic.com or get the app on iTunes or Google Play and get there sooner.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth and I'm a Walmart pharmacist. At Walmart, our pharmacy is equipped to serve your family's needs. I'm here to help answer all of your questions, to share my expertise and offer advice about medication. I'll help you find whatever you're looking for. Just ask.
Walmart pharmacies save your family money on health and wellness products so that you can live better.
Help protect your family from the flu. Visit a participating Walmart pharmacy today to receive your flu shot.
How do you connect with your insurance company? The one with the hyphen? Gives you choices. I can call them anytime. Seriously. Easy. Today, I'm visiting my advisor. I like the face-to-face approach. A few minutes before bed, and boom. Got a quote? Ah! Same great price, same great service, and you choose how you want to connect. The Cooperators. Call, click, or come in today.
My lenses have a sunset mode, an early morning mode, and a partly sunny mode.
New Transition Signature Adaptive Lenses are more responsive than ever. Experience life well lit. Upgrade your lenses to New Transition Signature.
When you shop on Kijiji, you'll find great deals on a huge selection of cars. That's because, as Canada's largest auto site, it's where the most people in your community and local dealers sell the most cars. In fact, this commercial features only vehicles that our neighbors were selling on Kijiji. Even that sweet family man van. Kijiji. You can feel good about it.
With smooth, creamy caramel inside and out. The caramel lover in you will love creamy caramel or caramel apple-filled Werther's Original.
Both those spouts are definitely fully in contact with the water.
A water spout isn't the only danger George Karunas encounters on his wild water adventure in Florida.
Oh, he's hissing.
Yikes! Angry Planet, Sunday night on the Weather Network.
To help plan for your activities in the coming days, here are your short-term and long-term forecasts for your region. Here's one of your favorite local forecast tunes from 2003. Stay tuned for more in-depth coverage of today's weather headlines. To upload your photos and videos, visit upload.theweathernetwork.com.
This local forecast has been brought to you by the Subway Restaurant Super Morning Squad. Save the most important meal of your day with the egg white ham and cheese breakfast sandwich. Subway, eat fresh.